시청자 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 최동원 키우기 방송 시작해 보겠습니다. 오, 마지막 올스타전 직전 경기입니다. 상반기 마지막 경기 템파베이와의 경기인데요. 시즌 13승 도전 가보도록 하겠습니다.
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now at the plate, Wander Franco. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Bichette into shallow
다행이다.
left. He gets to it and makes the
행운한테
catch for
된
the
줄
first
알았는데
out. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
양키스랑 8게임 차.
As they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Willie Adames is the second out of the opening frame.
밀었는데 좌익수 구리엘 주니어 잡아냅니다.
아,
역시 토론토 에이스입니다. 최동원. 아, 한 점만 내주지.
Digging in, number 25. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as
와, 오,
불개주
나이스 수비.
First will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's nothing in 1.
너무 좋아서 이제
there and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
파이어볼러로 시작했는데 이제 거의
And he fouls this one off.
정점 찍은 것 같아요. 다만 한 가지 아쉬운 거는 이 능력치 개발할 때 최동원은 노란색을 안 했어요. 그래서 진짜 순수 실력으로만 승부해야 돼. 나이스. 목적 푸신 잡아주네요.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
커브 하나 떨궈 줄까? 그렇지.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit out to
나이스. 이루수 잡아가지고 깔끔하다. 흠잡을 데가 없어. 피칭 내용 자체가.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
그렇지.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
오,
so
나이스
he might be
일루수.
looking for it.
좋아요.
Take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Michael Perez, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at
좋고요.
home. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. There's
오,
the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game
아,
plan
안
right
나오네.
here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to
좌타자
go to.
상대할 때도 사실 그렇게 겁나지 않아.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out,
슬라이더.
nobody on. The
그렇지.
slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the inning.
아, 타순 왜 이래? 아,
Stepping up to the plate, Wander
토론토
Franco.
침묵한다고
He'll look to
너희까지
get
같이
something going
침묵하면
here
안
in this
되지.
scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as
어?
we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 to
96마일.
count. Hard hit ball to second, and the Rays are in the hit column.
완벽한
Nice
피칭이었었는데
execution right
안타
there.
결국 맞네.
Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Willie Adames is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Sent on the ground
오.
out to second.
야,
He makes the stop. There's one, and the
누가
relay won't
이루수?
nearly be in time as he's there easily.
어,
Boy, that
캐번
was a
비조가 아니네.
smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Austin Meadows
투심
will stand in
좋고요.
for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
거부.
And that finds the target 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
나이스.
Popped up.
이 최동원
Tellez shading to his right.
최동원 잡아야지.
But
그래.
it's the pitcher
수비수
that
안
makes the
믿는다,
play.
이제.
And there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Number 25. He's over 1
어우,
thus
좋아요.
far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Adames leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High chopper over to the right
이건 뭐
side.
텔레즈가 알아서.
And he'll step
나이스.
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On
하. 아, 토론토
all set for the
타선
start
정말
of the inning.
이격이야.
And
아,
striding into bat
심하네.
next, it'll be Mark Canha. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and
잘
a
던지는
strike.
뭐해? 팀이 저러는데.
High in the
나이스.
air and drifting out to shallow
중견수.
center. Almora races in.
그렇지.
He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway
오,
left.
시프트였는데 그래도 채공 시간이 길었어 공이. 나이스.
Uriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he's
그렇지.
keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
더 낮게?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt,
아,
and it's back to
몸쪽 그냥
even at
찔러.
2-2.
And you know what?
그렇지.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. And he goes and chops this one out towards
나이스,
second.
스미스
Fielded
좋아.
cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Striding in once again, Michael Perez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out
shot.
of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
좋고요.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate.
Aha.
He knows he has a cold zone away, but the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
아,
And that'll get on through
잘
in the center,
들어갔는데.
and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to
그렇지.
some bigger and better
아,
things right here.
땅볼
He's been
아니야?
swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The batter, number 1.
Willie Adames
그렇지.
stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Well out in
strike.
front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
좀 더 멀리.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their
야.
breaking stuff start to flatten out,
쳐내네.
but that's not the case.
아, 왜
Well,
1회
that
던져?
play's been made,
1루
and that
던지지.
retires the side. One.
아, 그 하나를 못 치니?
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be
미치겠네.
enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-1
에이스
the count now.
1선발답게 던지고 있긴 한데 최동원이 사실 야구라는 게 언제 어떻게 될지 모르기 때문에 좀 안전빵하게 애들이 점수를 내줘야 좀
And this is 2-2.
던질 수가
I don't know if
있는데.
that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming.
그렇지.
You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball.
오,
again.
비셔트
On
좋아.
the first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Ready once again, number 25. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Called a strike on the outer
One
half.
strike.
1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with
바깥쪽으로만
that get me over
철저하게.
breaking ball.
그렇지.
Now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
쓰고
He takes strike 3 called on the
꼼짝
fastball.
못하죠.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 21.
Mark Canha is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Now
오호.
with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just
아하.
because it's 3-0. He's a guy that
잘
can
던지다.
ambush
여기서
you
흔들리네.
and lose one over the wall.
So digging in now, Brandon Lau, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's on the
그렇지.
inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
오,
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the
그렇지.
left side.
최동원 직접 잡아서
On to
끝냅니다.
first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
오, 한 점 냈어. 오,
New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman. Joey
눈물나게
Wendell.
고맙네.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right side.
나이스, 이루수 좋아.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we
최동원이
take a look at the league leaders
완봉승
in
3번
complete
했네요.
games.
게리코이랑
And as you can see
같이
there, he's part of a
공동선두.
flat-footed tie for
설마
the AL lead.
이번에 또
Kevin
완봉승 시키려고?
Kiermaier is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit to
나이스.
short.
비셰트 좋아.
And he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. Digging in once again, Michael Perez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a
나이스.
ground ball to third. Scooped
오,
up.
완벽하다.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays.
한 해 남았어 이제. 와 9회까지 올려?
Stepping into the box, Wander Franco. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've
나이스.
surrendered
유격수
one hit
정면.
to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in
오,
the game, you know you're doing
비셰트 좀
something
빨리
right, man.
던져야지.
You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The batter, number 1.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
아,
Skied
오.
in the air to straightaway
오.
left.
다행이야.
Gurriel
나이스.
is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. At the plate, Austin Meadows. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the
최동원이
ninth as they
체력도
look
없어.
to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the
아,
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
야 이걸
And
또
hold
치네.
all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So now the Jays manager
여기서
will make his way
바꾼다고?
out toward the mound, and a change is in
아.
the offing as that'll be all for his.
오 그렇지.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's
아,
what happens
완봉승
when
할수
you get
있었는데
well pitched
아깝네.
in one game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this.
와 최동원 올스타전 뽑혔습니다.
Under the lights this evening as we get
득표수
you set
1위에서
for another edition of
1회부터
baseball
선발로
on
됐네요.
MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League
아메리칸 리그
All-Stars and the American League
올스타전
All-Stars.
선발
The
최동원입니다.
right-hander from Korea gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well,
간지.
everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. They so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
The first baseman.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the
긴장했나?
game. He wasn't paying attention. Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away
나이스.
from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And there
그렇지.
are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is
원스트라이크
consistent.
좋고요.
As long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a
오,
little bit off the
잡아주네.
outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it
위로
in
못
as the
뛰고.
count moves to 1-2.
아,
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find
발
the
던져.
wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
2-0 now.
저게 왜 볼이야?
At third, Yelich at second with 1 away. 3-0 to him now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location.
그렇지. 잘 가라.
I gotta be honest with you. I think he's got him on his
오바
heels
엄청
right
하더니.
now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
So he froze him for the
오,
strikeout. Juan
벨린조.
Soto goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Dodgers.
He's set. Here it comes.
나이스.
On the ground up the middle.
무실점으로 끝냅니다.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in.
빌러드 좀 하네.
Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Bell. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And I believe
나이스,
they'll say
방망이
he broke
돌았고요.
the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And strike 3
잡아주네요.
called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. Striding in, Chris Bryant. As he'll get
최동원
his first
올스타전에서
opportunity in this one.
기죽지 않아.
In there, no balls and a strike.
평소 컨디션대로 아주 잘해주고 있어요.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
At the ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a
그렇지.
ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Got him
그렇지.
swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not,
시프트
keeping
걸렸어요,
the
이거.
ball down is going to lead to a lot
완전
of
시프트
success
깨졌어.
on the mound.
방향 역방향으로 안타를 쳐가지고.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled away.
Kelly.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
And he misses 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's
나이스.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
돌았어.
Started to go.
안
Did he
돌았어?
hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Sent on the ground
오,
out to second.
다행이다.
Altuve showing off his range.
좋다.
Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired.
아, 딱 이해까지만 던지는 거? 오, 역시 벨린저 투런 홈런. 야, 아메리칸 리그 뭐하냐? 아, 결국 지네.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
와, 양키스 차이 많이 나요. 한때 선두
Garrett
위협했었는데.
Cole gets the
오,
ball for the
게리콜이랑
Yankees in this
대결인데
one.
게리콜
And any thoughts?
8승
This guy's
7패
kind of hard to figure out.
3.95
You think
20경기
most
나와서
pitchers would love
최동원보다 일단
pitching in their
성적은 안
home
좋습니다.
ballpark, but he struggled at home.
그래도 게리콜은 게리콜이죠.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
토론토한테 발릴 정도의 게리콜은 아니겠지 그래도.
Tyler. Wade.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
양키스랑 7게임
But guys, as
반차네.
the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late.
그러면
5-3 in
더욱더
their last 8
이겨야겠네.
games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive
이즈메까지 좀
direction.
빨리 좀 뛰어라 이 군뱅아.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker.
And he puts it
On the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2.
그렇지.
Good idea, but I think
와.
now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
와.
So he got him swinging. Torres is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning, and it's fouled away.
절대 좋은 공 줘선 안 되는 타자죠.
0-1 count and the pitch. Wade on second. Winker is over at first with one
그렇지.
away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
그렇지. 타자 연속 삼진.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing
안주자.
pitches and
얘도
location.
홈런 또
But
잘
he threw
치지.
that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Yankees
역시
grab the
안두자.
early
실도 안
1-0 lead.
놓치네.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
오,
And
다행이다.
we'll have to leave it there as
역시
the play is
양키스.
made here to end the inning.
오. 야. 4대1. 야,
Digging in now for
웬일이야.
the Yankees, Gary Sanchez.
이 게리코를 상대로 니들이 그것도 진짜 잘 던져줘야죠. 애들이 이렇게 혈통 야구 애들이 분발해
Really key
주는데.
for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1. One and two
그렇지.
to the Yankees catcher. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great
나가.
job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
이런
And they
식으로
could
안타를
go
줘?
either way now, I suppose.
Well, that's what's so disappointing
할
as
말이
a
없네요.
pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher
야,
went to
저게
breaking ball,
걸린다고?
and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners.
진짜
After a few
바깥쪽으로
runs were
제대로
scored the inning
들어가는데.
before, too.
Yeah, Dan,
저게
I
또
have to
치네.
imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
오,
Pretty well
안
struck
돼.
high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Leaps
오.
and he made the catch. He
야,
took one out of the
구리엘 주니어
stand.
고맙다.
Santa Maria. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Tyler Wade comes on with
역시
one gone here
양키스는
as he looks at a
양키스야.
called strike one.
Hey, this
번
is a
타자인데도
left-handed hitter
무시하면
that
안
can fly
되거든요.
down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground
그렇지.
toward the left.
2루.
He's got it. One there.
그렇지.
Relay to first
오,
in
최동원.
time, and just like that, this side is
아슬아슬합니다.
retired.
역시 양키스
Around the
경기가.
horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't
들개주가
go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
1루. 저보다 나는 구리엘 주니어가 잡아낸 게 더 대단한 것 같아.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping
역시
in for
강해,
a long ball
양키스.
threat, Jesse Winker. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Oh, tough
Oh,
to catch
다행이다.
up when it's moving like that. Winker is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead
오.
pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use
홈런인
gap
줄.
to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled
아,
off.
시프트 걸지 말라고 진짜. 아, 이것들 왜 거는 거야 시프트를.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
아, 진짜.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
주자가 꼭 나가
Runs
있어야만
are scored
시프트를
here
한
in inning
거나.
number 3, and he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
어?
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive
그렇지.
off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And the
진루타가 안
off-balance
나왔었으면
throw
제일
gets
베스트인데.
him. Nice play for the out.
야,
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down
Aaron
on
Judge.
strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and one strike. Strike two.
위험하지 진짜.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
What pitch recognition
그렇지.
right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty
아,
slider.
한 점 주는 거
Throw
어쩔 수
to
없어.
first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that
상대가
pitch right there.
양키스인
Going
거를
right
감안해야
after
돼.
one of the better hitters on this
나이스.
team. Not afraid to execute.
굿샷.
In time, and the side is retired.
아, 근데 진짜
First pitch on its
빡세긴
way.
빡세 양키스가.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
어?
That elevated
또.
fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me.
또
When I
이것들
first came
시프트
up,
걸었네.
a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent
그렇지.
him packing back to the bench.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm
오,
like this one.
먹혔다.
Now he's put
다행이다.
himself in a real good hitter's count.
그렇지.
Almora calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to
좋고요.
Clint Frazier.
두
Who jumped the
스트라이크.
gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit out towards second. He'll
오,
get to this one deep
당이다.
in the
스미스
hole.
좋아. 어?
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
저 설마
So
캐번
striding
비주얼로
in,
다시 바뀐 거
Corey
아니지?
Lee, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
고릴이 아까 펜스 그 홈런 쳤는데
And he comes back with
구리엘
a
주니어가
fastball.
지워버렸던
1-2 now.
애잖아. 그렇지.
Waved
잘
at
가라.
and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tyler Wade.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to
Ooh.
get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a
좋고요.
1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
제발
But
좀.
the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And there's ball 1.
왜 노야?
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
그렇지.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
시프트들 때문에
called for strike 1.
또 건 거 아니야? 또 걸었어 이것들. 오.
A fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. Left side.
그렇지.
And there are 2 away now.
이제 투아웃이야?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a
슬라이더에
slider,
약하고
swung
간
on
저
and missed.
친구.
1-1. No offer on that one. 2
심판
balls and a strike.
스트라이지. 그게
That's a tough
볼이야.
call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Miguel Andujar would be next.
그렇지.
A swing and a miss.
오.
That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here.
루시아노 저거. 한 해를 못 버티네. 와. 털려 토론토. 야, 역시 양키스는 양키스다.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement.
강팀이야 역시 양키스. 어떻게 양키스보다 토론토가 지금 디비전 1등인지 모르겠네.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on
템파베이랑
the show.
지금 한
Tonight,
11경기
an
차이
intriguing
나죠?
matchup
템파베이랑은.
between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Choi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. And any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they drop 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to
양키스전을
find a
또
way to be a little
저기
bit
뭐야,
realistic.
희한하게 최동원
So they
경기
lost
때만
last game.
지고
Fine. Let's find a way
나머지
to
또
execute
이기면서
today
위닝
and get on
시리즈
the winning
가져갔어
side.
양키스한테. 나 참 이해가 안 가는데
Into the
진짜.
windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch.
몸쪽 그냥 승부 가 자신
And a
있게.
fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man
이즈메카
is
여가 아직
gone to open up the ball game.
토론토 에이스인 우리
In
최동원의
now, Yandy Diaz.
직구에 대해서 아직 그게
Ready
없나
to
왜
deliver.
이러냐.
Here's the first
자신 있게
pitch.
파고 들게 해야지.
Well, he punched out the
심판,
last guy, but
저거는
he didn't get
스트라이크인데.
any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Got
그렇지.
him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the
명품
order up
슬라이더다,
with an
진짜.
opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's
야,
fighting for
벌써
a batting
제구
title right
자신감
now,
붙었어.
but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door.
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Second inning set to go, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Adames.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
좋고요.
Sort of surprising
스트라이크까지.
to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now
그렇지.
he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
피칭 내용은
Now
참
a swing and a
깔끔한데.
miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting sixth.
큰 점수 내가지고 안전빵하게 가는 케이스가 잘 없어.
Brandon Lau comes
토론토
on with
타선
1
지원
gone
때문에.
here as he looks at a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish,
아니다.
you better be aggressive.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now,
오,
number
치치고.
25. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 25.
And he gets ahead
One
here with the
strike.
fastball, strike 1. Grounded weakly to the left.
나이스.
High hop, and he
와.
barehands it. In
이게지 왼손
time.
캐치.
Rays go in order. 1.
얘들아,
Bad Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan
왜
Plesac
다른
as
경기에서
Kevin
이렇게
Kiermaier settles in to
점수 잘
start the
내면서
inning. That ball's headed for the gap in
최동원
left center. He's
일선발
got a
경기 때
base hit,
이렇게
possibly
점수 못
more.
내나.
He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
태그를 해야지. 캐번 비주얼 저희.
At the plate now, Michael Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs.
어,
Line drive base hit.
홈.
Kiermaier is on his way home.
아,
And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Wander Franco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
와,
Count now a ball and a strike.
위험했다.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Perez aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything
흔들린다.
off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he fouls this one off. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. And this will be fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get the double play. And that
Diaz.
will bring in Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and no strikes.
볼이야?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
This
나이스.
is in the air out to
오, 꽤
straightaway
멀리
center.
날렸네.
Waiting at it
먹힌
is
줄 알았는데.
Almora, and
나이스.
the inning is over.
아, 거기 태오 스카이라는데 쟤는
All
왜
set for the
4번
start
이야
of the
도대체?
fourth, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this
먹혔다.
moment in time. You got
뛰어,
some guys
불개주.
that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I
그렇지.
want to see how this shakes out.
Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Fouled away. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And
그렇지.
that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the box, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down the first baseline,
일루수.
fielded
그렇지.
cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
와, 진짜. 아우, 캐번비죠 저거.
All ready to go in the
스미스랑
top
바꿔야
of the
돼, 쟤는.
5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that
이것도
misses
또
off the plate.
시프트하네.
It's ball 1. The bouncer to the left
오.
side, reined
야,
in.
왼쪽으로 흘렀으면 진짜.
And the throw forces him to lay out for
장타
that
나올
one, but he
뻔했다.
keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third
나이스.
baseline. He's got it.
시프트 안 걸으니까 딱 이렇게 잡고 좋아. 얼마나.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
그렇지.
Weekly hit
야,
towards
일로
first.
찍어.
And
나이스.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Michael Perez.
이건
He's
진짜
set to
뭐
lead us off in the 6th inning.
침묵 작전도 아니고 뭐냐.
0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
몸쪽 하나 바짝
Good
붙여.
pitch right there with the bases empty. Why
와.
not take a shot?
잡아.
Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
오, 다행이다.
Richard is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Wander Franco. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
그렇지.
Guide in the air to straightaway
잡아야지
left.
이거 먹혔는데.
Gurriel is underneath this one. And
굿샷.
that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Yandy Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he
Oh.
gets him to pop it up
Wow.
on the right side of the infield. Tellez will put this one away, and the side is retired.
오, 그릭죠. 고맙다.
7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
희망이 있는 거잖아,
Strike
아직.
1. and it's fouled away. And this is
그렇지.
swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away. One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, we got one out here.
Outside, 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
그렇지.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Willie Adames is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like
저걸
that,
잡아주네.
he's going to be just fine.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
The count is 1-2.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
야,
This is
안
exactly
나오네.
the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch
커트를
after pitch,
잘해.
making this guy work out on the mound.
This
나이스.
pitch is popped up.
텔레즈. 그렇지.
Tellez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. At the plate, Brandon Lau, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A fastball
심판.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
스트라이크죠.
Goes
나이스.
the other way, and this is in the
이렇게
air out to
쳐주면 완전
left.
땡큐지. 투구수 아끼고.
Gurriel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
진짜. 야, 타순지원 너무 못 봤네 진짜 이것들. 어떻게 1위 유지하고 있는지 모르겠어요. 이렇게 털리는데.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad.
양키스랑 7경기 반 차이네요. 이런 타자들 화력으로 어떻게 1위를 유지하는지 이해가 안 갑니다. 정말. 승은 블레이크 스네이랑 최동원 같아요. 솔직히 최동원은 타선 지원 못 받아갖고 2번이나 승리 못 거둔 것도 있고 날려먹은 것도 있고요. 최동원 여전히 에이스급 활약입니다. 오, 오버로 이제 92예요. 에드저스티드는 95까지 가고 오히려 지금 얘가 더 트리플 A가 더 높네. 나머지 네이트 피어슨 뭐 얘 누구냐? 라이언 보루키 얘도 뭐 우리 류현진 어딨죠? 류현진 우리 더블 A에 있는데 능력치가 많이 떨어져서 아쉽습니다. 자, 오늘 올스타전 빼고 3경기 해봤는데 타선 지원을 못 받아가지고 1승밖에 못 거뒀네요. 그래도 최동원 메이저리그 에이스급으로 활약하고 있습니다. 그리고 토론토도 현재까지 디비전 선두로 가을 야구 분위기 아주 좋고요. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.